So we got the fog rolling in. No, it's actually just the smoke from Canada. Look at this shit. I'm just been coughing all day from this shit. But how is everyone doing? Sound like Springtrap. Hey, baby. Hold on, I found a solution. Oh, that's better. Compressed air. So I have a couple updates. There's nothing new with Riff Raff. I'm just trying to get the money to get the boom tubes. Tiffany is in her new parking spot for right now. And I did get a lot of comments about the intake manifold gasket and also the plastic couplings that are underneath the intake manifold. And for everyone that keeps saying it's a 5.4, it is not. It's a good old 4.6. So hopefully very soon I could go rip the intake manifold off Tiffany because I'm very busy in the shop because as you can see, the Escarapa is back in, but there's a lot of other small things I've had to do. Firstly, I've been working on this pole saw here because the shaft, it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to look like this. So I've installed a new one and now that works. And the other tool has been our jumping jack. We've been having a problem intermittently. The jack will it will keep going and then it will stop and then jump. It would happen very randomly. The whole thing was out of control. And since I finally had time to actually work on it, I found what's wrong with it. First dead giveaway was when I drained the oil out of the jack itself. All of that inside the pan is metal. So I separated the jack from the engine, took the crankshaft system out, found a bunch of metal in there, but none of the bearings or anything like that or any of the gears are chewed up. So I'm like, let me go check all the springs and the cylinder guide, which is that guy right there. That's not supposed to be like that. So it had split in half, and as my coworkers were using it, the bottom half would hit that, throwing the whole thing out of balance and putting a ton of metal in through the entire jack. So I cleaned everything out, put a new guide in it, put it all back together. It runs great. Big thing, the Escape came in for one problem and then it caused two problems, so I'm fixing both. One is the flex pipe because it has a stupid exhaust leak and a fuel leak. So you can already tell by the epoxy where it's going to be. So I pulled the filler neck away, found a bunch of rust inside the filler neck, and then saw that the actual metal piece where the filler neck goes over into the tank had a small rust hole right there. So I epoxied the living hell out of it to make sure it doesn't leak again. So that's the update on my life.